Let's jump into part 3 of our Power Implementation Triangle series, where we help you understand the core tenets of bringing these laws of power to life. And of course, we're talking about Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. In part 3, we're going to be talking about complexity. Let's do it. Welcome to Power at Work, where we help you put the laws of power to work to help you accomplish your goals. So in this example, we're going to be focusing on Law 31, control the options. Remember, Law 31 is about controlling the cards that are dealt, so those are the only cards that your counterpart has to choose from. It's about giving them the illusion of choice when really you've only provided them with choices that are acceptable to you. So that's Law 31. First, we're going to start focusing on the simple piece, right? What is a simple implementation of this? So in this example, starting simple, remember simple is like standalone. It's a single tactic that should be effective in a very narrow sense and doesn't require multi-layered tactics and shaping operations. Does not require that. So in this simple example, let's say you're making a plan for lunch with a friend. It's just on one day, and you're only going to offer the food options that you like. Don't offer 100 options, A, because that's confusing, and B, because they might choose something you don't like, right? So just ask, should we go for sushi or tacos? That's it, right? You're controlling the options. You've given them two options. They get to choose between those two. Those options are different, relatively different. And so chances are they're just going to pick one of those and move on. So that's a very simple, very simple implementation of Law 31 in a very direct and tactical sense. So let's shift over to strategic. Strategic just means that there's multiple layers going on here, and you're going to have to think a couple more steps ahead, but you can potentially achieve much more powerful results. And it's also potentially a little higher risk. So in this example, you're negotiating for a new job or a promotion, and you're going to structure multiple simultaneous offers. Now, this is a certain tactic that they teach in different business schools and negotiation classes. You give somebody multiple simultaneous offers, you're giving them multiple options, and you're forcing them to choose from options that are all acceptable to you. And you're varying small things inside of those options in order to discern what their true interest is or where are the things that they value more and the things that they value less. And it produces a valuable discussion, even if they don't choose one of these options. So here you've offered, I want a base salary of 100K, a 70K, 5K bonus, and a big sales target of 1.2 million, or I'll take a salary of 100K, a 50K bonus, but a smaller sales target and a smaller title that's with lower responsibilities that's easier to hit. If those two options are indifferent, you're going to give those two different options. You're going to see if they really care about that sales number and if they care about that 25K, for example. Now, don't overfocus on these particular two offers. They're just examples, but we're just showing that this has some more complexity to it. There are different moving pieces, and it's part of a series of embedded with other tactics to reveal information that you're trying to get yourself a better deal. So that is our quick example on complexity, simple versus strategic.